What a long time it has been, but I feel like I've finally gotten situated enough to do this video, but I'm here to show you my desk setup today because it has changed yet again this year. So I wanted to do a little kind of overview of my desk setup and how I have everything kind of positioned, stationed, and how I use everything that is on my desk, theoretically. This is my desk setup. It's honestly very, very nice. Okay, so essentially I count everything on the left and the right as a part of my desk setup. So I try to include everything. So over here, I have my guitar. And it's a beautiful guitar, beautiful piece. I'm traveling with it basically. And yeah, it's my favorite. I have my notebook because I was writing in here yesterday, but I just kind of stick it in my guitar case. And then I have my magic arm here, which I actually need to take on my trip with me because these things are super, super nice. Even though these things are freaking heavy. Like, they're so heavy for what? This case has my hard drives in it and flash drives from like just archival footage, right? And then yeah, it's a little bit cluttered, but honestly this is just how it is so far. These are all of the books. So basically I have a running to-do list in this notebook. This one is my filmmaking book. So basically I just have a running list of video ideas to do, and you can even see this one in here is desk update. So yeah, I keep running ideas. I script some of my videos, my sit down videos and stuff in here, so I keep this at hand. This is my car this is my car planning book. So basically all of the locations I want to go, my like list of steps, things to do to get the car on the road, everything I need. Yeah, just also the places that I'm going. So I need to figure out more places for upcoming trips. But yeah, so essentially this is just for traveling in my car camping setup. This is my everyday journal, so I could write thoughts, feelings, ideas, stuff that's happened, different things like that. Some things that I want to remember from like books or something that I read. And then my least used one, which I should use it more, but this is my Italian notebook. So this is for when I learn Italian and stuff, and it helps me remember some of the things that I need to remember for learning Italian. But yeah, so I keep the stack here because that's just how it goes. It's just easier to reach, easier to sort through, so they kind of just stay here. I have what's left of this gaff tape here. I don't know, I use it quite a bit actually. This is a random piece from moving my stuff. I think this might go in here actually. Oh my god, it does. Okay, never mind. I could just cut that out of the video. But anyways, yeah, and then I have like two types of chapstick. So this is like more like a Vaseline, and then this is like an actual chapstick. Because sometimes I'm sitting here editing for a really long time, and my stuff just be getting chapped, like hands, face, you know. So it's nice to have some balm to get that taken care of. A cleaning cloth, because obviously I have lenses, I got my phone, I have my glasses. Cleaning cloths are essential, no matter, like, they're just always essential for me. So cleaning cloths. This is a sticky note pad. I was gonna put them on my wall, but then I just didn't do it. These are just things to remember, quick things to remember. So I just use that. These are my pens that I use. So actually, this is my pen that goes with this journal, which this journal just goes around with me everywhere. It's like my catch-all. And then I have my Mont Blanc. I have a cross pen and my Sharpie. I have like a whole video on like all my pens and stuff, so you can go check that out. But yeah, so that's just the three that I have here. And then picks, obviously guitar picks for obvious reasons. which honestly, some of these should be going back over here to the guitar station. Quick of ease if I'm sitting down and I want to, you know, it's just, that's what it is. So yeah, so this is my journal. I've done many videos, and there's also a video on my Patreon page with like the setup of everything. So yeah, this is just like my catch-all. This, I've been meaning to pack. It's just like filters for my cameras. So I actually need to pack this for my beach trip. That's why I have it out. This is my passport because I needed it for the trip that's coming up. So, you know, there's that. Oh, I also need to put this in here, which is a Japanese 5-cent coin. And then I have crazy glue here because I am trying to fix this microphone over here. Because no matter how much tape I put on it, the thing is snapped. So, and the microphone still works, but I've been trying to tinker with it and see what works and what doesn't work. So it's just kind of a hot mess, that microphone. I just need to get a new one. Anyway, but yeah, and then these are my little notebooks. So this one is my traveler's notebook, my Midori one that I got in Japan. I think I'm going to be traveling with this as well, just so I have some more in-depth thought, more processes and reflections about my travels in here. So I'll be bringing both of these things on my trip. So I'm just going to pack all that stuff. This journal it just keeps track of the financials and stuff. And then I have some Polaroids of me working at Warby Parker for some reason. I don't know why they're out there, but they are. My glasses case, I typically have an extra set of glasses in here. They're actually downstairs right now, but I usually keep a pair of glasses up here, and I just like to shove them in there to keep them protected. This is a charger cable for my Insta360 because this specific one only works for the Insta360. All the other ones don't. The USB-C, it's just a weird thing. But yeah, and then I have my hard drive for all of this stuff this year. My mouse pad, which is the Film District, which is so cool. Got that in Minnesota. And my mouse, this is a Logitech mouse, right? Okay, and then my keyboard, I did actually a review on it. It's a Arula, I think it's 75, yeah, Arula 75. It was cheaper and it was how I wanted it to sound like, so I got that. And I actually have a laptop stand by Emotion or Emoton, and so my laptop just rests on that, and then I put my keyboard underneath it so that it looks clean when I'm done. This is my Legion laptop. There's the core processor, and it's a great laptop. It's just big when I travel, so it's really hard to travel with it because it is so big. I think it's let's actually look here because I don't even know. I have yeah, it's 14 inches. I have a tape measure on my desk, but yeah, so it's 14 inches. I just feel like that's just a little too big, especially for fitting in backpacks and going to the airport and having to take it out, and it's just heavy. So I think the next laptop I'm gonna get is gonna be smaller. Smaller isn't always better, but since I'm doing a lot of traveling and since I'm gonna be in my Forerunner, I just need things to be smaller, and that's just that. Yeah, a 12-inch would probably be good. Anyway, I do love it. It has served me very, very well, and it's made so many videos. This is my SD card reader. This is actually a great SD card reader because this reads XD cards. So the really, really, really old SD cards that I got. So I got a digital point and shoot in Japan, and it has XD cards that it uses. And so with all of my other converters, I couldn't I could not use it because they didn't have this XD. And I'm surprised this has lasted this long. Like, this is like a Vivitar like converter. But it actually, it goes pretty fast, I will say. I've had this since I started making videos, so it has definitely held up for quite a long time. I just always get nervous, so I have like backups of like memory card converters. So water, obviously, when I'm sitting here editing, water is always important to be drinking because you get dehydrated even by just sitting here. My e-ink box tablet, it's pocketable, nice, and then also the pen that goes with it. So I have videos on this stuff. Obviously, I usually have these two together. I need to find a solution for it to not like roll like that. It was very annoying to me. I need to find something that will like keep it rested, even if it's like on a bit of an incline. I got some mints. These are actually not great for you because they are they got aspartame in it, but it's fine. It does the job. And then I have another SD card here as a backup for if I'm using this camera for extra videos or like a sit-down video and I need to do a vlog. So I'll have a vlog on one and then I'll do like the sit-down videos on another, so I could vlog myself editing that, you know what I mean? it's a whole thing. So I always have two SD cards in use at all times. This is my little audio box. So it's a mixer, so the mic goes into it, and then this goes into my laptop so that I can, you know, do the whole mixing stuff whenever I'm filming for like music or whatever. This is the big ass battery charger that my laptop comes with, which is also another reason why I don't like this laptop, because it's just this thing is freaking massive and heavy, and I have to bring it on every trip that I decided to take my laptop on. I got this nice Banker's lamp. I've always wanted one, and it looks so good, and I'm literally so in love with it. Like, I will never get rid of it ever. It's literally my baby, and I just love everything about it. So Banker's lamp, thrifted it for $3, and it was honestly a steal. And I pray to God that it worked, and it does, and it's so beautiful, and I love it so very much. Okay, my little coin bank, basically, so all of my spare coins that I've found just goes there. It just sits on my desk. Tape measure, because lately I've been posting Poshmark and stuff, selling things, and people need to know the measurements of it. And I actually burned in my initials and the date of when I got this and where I got it into this tape measure. So it's branded as mine now. I actually have Vaseline, and I actually need to put this in my car because this would be a great fire starter for sure. Sunglasses that I just forgot to leave downstairs, so I came up with them. And then I have this out. This is my Sony Handycam, because I was filming with it yesterday, so I just have it out. I should probably put it away and charge it, but yeah, I just have it out for funsies. I should probably talk about the stuff hanging off of these things. So in this pouch, I have more SD cards. These are clean SD cards, and I have another SD card wallet. So there's that. And then I also have a USB-C charger in here as well. I keep a cleaner for my laptop mostly to get rid of all the dust and everything. So I always keep that clipped on here. And then in this one, I don't even know what I have in this one. I have a hard drive in this one. This is like my work hard drive. So yeah. And then we come over here. This is a bunch of stuff. So I always keep headphones. So like if I'm editing in the morning, I want to be quiet because I live in my parents' house. So I want to be quiet as much as possible. I'll put on these headphones. These are Audio-Technicas. They're very, very nice headphones, but the ear cups are starting to wear, as you can see. But you can always like order new ear cups, but it still sucks though. But I've had these for like 2-3 years. But they're great headphones. And then I have all of my converters. So the streaming stuff. So this is all my streaming cables and cords that would connect to my laptop and connect to the mic. If I did like another live stream or whatever, this is all the setup for that. So this has earbuds in it, like wired headphones. So if I don't want headphones, I can just do the earbuds. And then I've got a USB-C charger always, because when I'm editing, I always just plug in either my ink tablet or my phone, whatever's dying first. And yeah, then I have just a little outlet here for my laptop charger and stuff like that. But yeah, that's basically all of everything. And this is just a mic. I talked about the mic. This is an Audio-Technica mic. Sounds fantastic. Pop filter. But yeah, it came in like a kit. So it was like that, and then the mic stuff all together in a kit. That is my setup that I've got going on right now. Sometimes it gets messier, sometimes it gets cleaner. It all depends on like what I need and what I've been doing and all of the stuff I've been working on. So, but essentially that's all the stuff that's on my desk. That's my setup. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a like, share, comment, subscribe. All of that is free and it helps me out so much. Everything is linked down in the description below. So if you want to find out some of this equipment and stuff that I use, you can go down in the description below. I'll have links to everything. So you can go find all that stuff there. And I also have a Patreon page where I post extra photos, journal entries, videos, things like that on there. So you can go check that out too if you'd like to. And yeah, I'll see you guys all in the next video. Peace out, enjoy life, live it up.